everyone, it's Sam here. First of all, thank you very much for the messages that are coming through on Tumblr. I'm very, very grateful. Anyway, let's start with tonight's question. I think the question that's been asked tonight is a very important question because it's exam season and this is exactly what this message was about. Anyway, I'll read it to you. Hi Sam, this might seem a bit lame, but I'm really worried about my exams. I keep forgetting what I've read and I'm so scared I might fail. I don't want to do the exams. I can't tell my parents because they won't understand. How do I get through them? I can't sleep properly. By the way, thanks. This is exam season. Possibly for youngsters, and especially the older teenagers and some postgraduates as well, the worst time of year. This is when they start to begin to feel anxious. I see more people in clinic at this time of year than any other part of the year. They start to feel anxious, they're starting to feel panicky, they've got more aches and pains, they've got more headaches, all related to one thing really, and that's the fear of failure. The fear of failure causes more problems for people at exam time than any other kind of emotion. Most people can rationalise in their heads that if they do the work and they revise, then they will get a reasonably good, if not brilliant, grade. But the fear of failure gets so intense that even somebody who is very academic and very capable can sometimes at this point feel that they may fail, and indeed the anxiety gets so bad that they may even fail as a result of the anxiety. The mind, I like to think of the mind as a vessel. So we fill it up with memories, we fill it up with things that are good fun, we fill them up with things that worry us as well. So the mind is filling up all the time. So we have our everyday normal stresses and strains and excitements and normal stuff. And then on top of that, at this time of year, for many youngsters, they're then asked to do revision. So on top of the fact that they might be struggling with sleeping because they're anxious, or there may be problems going on at home, often at this age they have partners, so there may be problems in their partners, or their partnerships I should say. On top of that, they're then expected to do the dreaded exam revision. Because it's a vessel and it's taking so much in, after a while it's going to start to complain that it can't take any more information in. So what I would say is when you get to the point in your revision where you've read the page and you've read it 3 times and you still can't tell anybody what's on that page, you're absolutely exhausted, stop. Give yourself time to go away and empty your mind out just for a while. It could be any way, just relaxing, going out with friends, going for a meal, doing anything that just stops you having to worry and think about the exams constantly. When you go back a few hours later, or indeed a few days later if that's what it takes, you're refreshed, you feel much better, and you're able to take the information back in. Remember, everyone suffers with exam stress. Even those that walk into an exam and just put their name at the top of the paper, what they're saying subconsciously is, I'm frightened of failure, so I'm not going to try at all, and then I don't fail, which is unfortunate, but some people do that. So please don't let fear of failure get in the way. Please also do not revise up until 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. Your mind again is going to start to complain. It can't do, none of us could do that. It's getting tired, it wants to do something different, it wants to sleep. But if you're revising till very late, you've opened up that mind, you've kept it alive, you've kept it going, and now you're expecting it to go to sleep. It's not going to want to do that. It's going to take a few hours to calm down, relax and switch off naturally and properly. So again, work out the times that you are going to revise. It would be better to do late afternoon, early evening, and stop at specific times, say 7 or 8 o'clock, and then put all the books away, anything related to exams, anything, and then go away and do something that helps you relax. Watch a film, read a book, go out with friends, but do something that helps you relax. Then when you go to sleep, your mind is in a lovely, relaxed state. Also, it has been clinically proven that milk helps as well, because it has properties that aid sleep. So a glass of milk before you go to bed is always really good, and it's got good health benefits as well. So all these things help. You could have a bath later after you've done it, so that helps you relax. Think of all the things that make you feel good, make you feel calm, and do those before you go to bed. And do those religiously every night up until the exams and beyond. Because we always go through periods in our life where we get stressed about things and we worry about things. Because the exams is not where it's going to stop. You're going to have your driving lessons after that, and then your driving test. So there's always some kind of test or an interview that comes up that you get quite worried about. I hope this helps a little bit. Like I say, every single person who is in the exam room will be feeling exactly the same way you do. So please don't worry about it. I know when I did my exams, I thought, oh my goodness. I sat in the room and I looked around at everybody else and I thought, actually, do you know what? I can see everybody else is a little bit frightened as well and a little bit worried. When you go and sit in the exam room, there will be just a moment when your heart beats really fast and you think, I can't do this, I can't do this. You turn that page over and everything goes blank. Just for a moment. Take a deep breath, stay calm, and just relax. And see what happens. And then just get on with the paper. Very, very quickly, as soon as you get into the paper, you'll be surprised all the information that you've been retaining and learning will all come back. But it is about relaxing. There is nothing to fear. Even if you don't get the result that you really want on that exam, it's not the end of the world. You simply do the exam again. You haven't failed. It just means that that day you may have been under the weather, or something may have been going on at home that stopped you from thinking quite as sort of deeply as you would do. It's nothing to worry about. You cannot fail. Actually, the only way you can fail is if you don't take the exam, and that would be a shame. So I hope everything goes really, really well for you. Confide in your parents. They probably don't realise how frightened you are. The other thing that can happen very quickly before I go is that people tend to avoid doing any revision because, again, the fear of failure. So it's almost like they sabotage it before they get there. Try if you can not to do that. Try not to worry about failing. Just don't worry about it, don't think about it. Just go in as if to say, I'm doing this exam, I know I'm going to do it, the result I get will be the result I get. Do not panic about the end result. I wish you all the very best in your exams. I really do. And thank you so much for your message. I'm very, very grateful. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much for the message that came through about exams today. We are so pleased. Mr. Kipling and I wish you all the very, very best in your exams and wish you good luck. Anyway, it's good night from him and it's good night from me. Good night.